Look, word on the street is Diddy, Sean Combs, paying people $20 an hour to stand outside that courthouse with a shirt that says Free Puff, Free Diddy, Free Puffy Combs, Sean Carter, Sean John this, Sean John that. $20 an hour, bro. 20, you go out there and stand out there for 8 hours, bro. You gonna make 160. Now, you stand out there for 2 days, that's 320. You stand out there for 4 days, that's 640. You stand out there for 5 days, you making $800 just for saying free puffing. Now you can smoke your little cigarettes. Yeah, some people vape. You can have your little vape out there. You know what I mean? You could chill. Like a lot of people say what they want and what they will do for that money. But when you got them bills on that table and you understand that, God damn, they just handed out this week. Oh, man. A nigga that ain't got it, gonna go over there and get it. Let's just be honest. I'm seeing a lot of people. Let's get into the content, fam. Let's start there. You know, I ain't getting to the content.
Why do you feel that way?
So these are all paid protesters. You can get $20 an hour if you wear a t-shirt.
You gotta speak up.
She just got recruited, right?
I refuse.
You said no.
No.
It wasn't worth the 20?
No, but like he told me that it's for a Diddy coin, so I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, they just tried to pay me $20 to wear a free puffy shirt.
Stop. I knew, I could tell, because
The lady right there, she just kept convincing me to go wear a shirt, and I'm like, I'm good.
that's what, so just $20. And if you guys were, if you need $20, all you have to do is wear a free puff shirt.
And just stand out here.
And you said no.
Yeah, I said no.
Did they say how many hours?
$20 an hour. And she told me she got paid like $60 yesterday for standing out there in 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's all Hollywood, bro. These people, Sean Diddy, Puffy Combs, whatever y'all want to call him. You know what I mean? A lot of people like Meek Mills may call that man, what do you say, Daddy? You call him Daddy, and they be going to Daddy's highs. I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, bro, that was the name of the studio. He wanted to call it that for a reason. Yeah, we partied at Daddy's house. Daddy. Man, they gonna say, man, we was at Puff Spot. You know what I mean? Real shit. And they gonna say we at Puff Spot. Nigga ain't gonna never say no shit like, oh, at Daddy's house. Look, bro, well, anyway. Puff is paying people $20 an hour for the support, bro. It's all Hollywood. It's all fake. These people know how to create a scene. Even the people, even the protesters are paid. You know what I mean? Look, bro. Diddy could do everything he want, and people can drag Cassie Ventura through the mud all they want to, bro. But bottom line is, Diddy has done quite a bit for all the mental and physical torture that he put all his victims through, bro, including the men. That man might be locked up for the rest of his motherfucking days. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Nah, he stooped so low to paying supporters. So when the people walk out the courtrooms and shit, it look like they on the wrong side of this thing, if they gonna convict them. Look, bro, this shit is fake. Whatever Diddy doing right now to try to ease the blow, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, buddy, it ain't gonna work. Now you got your celebrities, you got your Boosters, you got your Joe Buttons, everybody going at Cassie Ventura, but you have to remember, she's a victim. She was a young child. Even though Ryan Leslie was 10 years older than Cassie Ventura, she was still young and being mind-fucked. A lot of people got to understand it was nobody that was showing up for her and giving her that real game, laying that real game down properly. The man, Kid Cudi, allegedly, got his car blew up because he was fucking with her. Wasn't putting on game. Michael B. Jordan, they trying to get their rocks off, allegedly. All these people they hear what Cassie got going. They hear how Diddy got that girl, the bad girl shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But that doesn't stop her from being a victim, bro. Yeah, that's what happens to a lot of young women. We're not going to say no names, but all these rappers that's living the rap life, they be talking about that pimp shit that really got off and really supposed to be in prison because those were little underage girls that didn't know what the fuck they was doing. They was beating them up, making them go whore. Those rappers, bro. And I don't want to say no names, but it'll be your favorite fucking rapper. That's why you got to look at these people with a side eye and never leave your kids around me. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. But yeah, Diddy was a motherfucker. He was a monster. Cassie was under a little spell. It comes with a lot of shit, bro. That's what y'all don't really understand. Cause right now, y'all just on, he did this, he was just a freak. Bro, there's a whole bunch of devilish shit that goes on behind the scenes. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. This is not what we're talking about right now, unfortunately. But this goes hand in hand with what's going on with fucking Diddy. All the sacrifices and the blood sacrifice. He fucking up while she on a period and everybody get a turn. Everybody get a taste of that blood. Bro, there's a whole bunch of devilish shit that goes on in the hip-hop industry, the music industry, period. These people that are getting busted and getting caught, these are the people that has partaken in this thing for quite some fucking time. Now, we could try to be friendly, but sometimes you got to start taking the gloves off and telling motherfuckers what it really is, bro. What Diddy is going through, he deserves. He deserves 30 years. He deserves 50. Let's just be honest, because it's the shit that you don't know about that will blow your fucking mind. Let's just be honest. And remember that most of y'all are just fucking fans. Fans, y'all built and y'all born to idolize. Y'all are not born to be idolized. And that's why it hit different. And a lot of people can't understand what is he talking about? You never understand, bro, because you're not wired that fucking way. You're not wired to function properly and understand what's really going on. You got a fucking mask on, but you need to take that fucking mask off. Pooh shiesties are banned half of the places you go. Nobody wants to see a person in a full Pooh shiesty mask. Take the mask off, start being your fucking self. Point blank, period. And then you'll understand the bullshit that's going on behind the fucking scenes. Shit, Scars from the Playground. Drop it in the comments, nigga. We out. We going that we going that way. Yes, we going that way. And we ain't stopping because we popping. You know what I mean? We ain't stopping because we popping. Look, if you can't allow yourself to laugh at most of the shit, you gotta recenter your motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, this shit ain't supposed to piss you off. This shit, I'm something like a comic. Yeah, I'm something like a comedian. Don't want to make people laugh, but I'm told I do that naturally. It is what it is. Somebody put me in a movie, bro. If you got a role for me, might have something already on the way. If we being honest and we being real, but one can't have too many acting jobs. You know what I mean? So if you got some type of script for me, Scars from the Playground, formerly Chris Magic, Cartoon Chris, Brick Boy Chris, man, I got a lot of aliases. You know what I mean? Kill Will. Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. That's the email that you will reach me on. Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. That's the email that you will reach me on. Producers, you ain't even got to be the biggest producer. You know what I mean? But if you got some heat and you want somebody to rap to it, Scars from the Playground at gmail.com. You know what I mean? Real shit, if you got something for me, send it to the email. Let's talk, bruh. But we gotta make this money. Yeah, we gotta make this money on. And if you ain't got a road and an avenue to get to that money on, I might be your avenue. But we gotta talk so we could figure it out. Yeah, bro, everybody's scared, but you ain't supposed to be scared. You're supposed to get some bread. Point blank, period. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clipper. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.